We're live.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever and wherever you are listening, welcome to episode 80 of the Dadbod Golf Pod, proudly a Believe Podcast Network. I'm Nate Pass. I'll be your host for this diabolical Would You Rather Wednesday. Joining me, as usual, they have no idea the filth that they're about to get into. Kyle, Rush, Benjamin, Taylor. The microphones are hot. As of right now, friendship suspended. Boys, Are you guys ready for some Would You Rather Wednesday?
This is like a excitement of a blind date right now.
The thing is you've really built this up. So if you don't come with something strong.
Come strong.
Remember when we were talking about dating our sisters and some of us don't have sisters? It's not going to be like that, Ben.
No.
Okay? This ain't just going to be you and Ricky Fowler hanging out.
No, the way we're talking about dating our sisters. I think we were talking about setting our sisters up with
whatever, dude. Whatever. I can't date Kyle's sister anyway because A, I'm married, and B, Kyle doesn't have a sister. So
that's true. That's very true.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? There should be a little bit of
I'm like
butterflies.
I'm a little bit nervous, very excited. I'm ready to go.
I'm worn out, so I need you to hit me with some spice.
Okay.
Spicy.
Well, speaking of spice, Ben, Kyle, you want to go ahead and knock out that?
Speaking of something spicy, how about a little spicy betting action on Betonline.ag? They have a new and updated desktop and mobile website. You can sign up today and receive a 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. You heard that right. You give them 100, they give you 50 back to play
80.
with. Just use promo code BLEAV50, BLEAV 50 to receive your bonus. Basketball, football is hot right now. Golf, we give you banger golf picks every week that you can go win or lose. I don't know. Depends on which ones you pick.
Yep.
Pick opposite of Ben, you'll be rich.
Don't wait to take advantage of all the amazing offers of the 2021 season. BetOnline's the fastest and easiest way, some say the fastest way to bet all your favorite sports. BetOnline, where the game starts. It's the best day of the week. It's hump day, and it's Would You Rather Wednesday, baby. Let's go.
Woo! All right.
Wow.
Lock and load.
World renowned.
Yes.
Scenario numero uno. This is
straight in.
This is pretty strong. This is a pretty strong lineup here, but I am going with the most vanilla, in my opinion, to start off.
Soft toss. All right,
soft toss. I'm gonna get you guys warmed up before we go into the dungeon. Okay. All right.
I got you.
All right. So scenario number one.
Scenario number one.
I'm gonna set the scene here. You've got a 5-foot putt that's perfectly flat. You could think like Dick's Sporting Goods putting green, AstroTurf, just absolutely perfect conditions. You choose the putter. You've got a 5-foot putt. Every putt you make from 5 feet is $5,000, $5,000. Okay. Now you can stop whenever you want to. This is like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style. Okay.
Ooh.
So you can stop whenever you want to. You can make a one putt, 5,000. You can walk away with 5,000. You can go as far as you want to, but as soon as you miss, that's it. Zero.
So you can walk away at any point in time and take the cash in hand.
You can take the cash that you've earned so far at any point. You can walk away after 1. You can walk away after 20. But first miss, that's it. You're done.
You lose.
Out of the building. There's 2 guys that are going to pick you up because you're probably going to be crying and escort you out.
Escort you right out.
The question is, how far do you go? Benjamin, Taylor. I don't know what this attitude problem that you have is right now. You're bummed out.
I'm thinking, man.
Ate too much dinner. You're sad.
Little spaghetti sitting heavy tonight.
Braves lost last night. Actually, Ben does Chick-fil-A on Mondays.
Yeah, it's Chick-fil-A.
Wow, that's friendship.
But anyway, lock and load. Ben, how far do you go?
I don't go further than 5.
5? That's
That means that you could have 20 grand in your pocket and you'd go again for 5 more.
No,
I don't know if that's ballsy or stupid or both.
What are you talking about? I mean, I think once you get up to you make 4 or 5 in a row, then all of a sudden then that sits in. It's like, all right, Now I'm a little nervous. Now I'm gonna shove it. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna just blow it right by the hole. I'm gonna yank it. No, I'm not going more than 5.
5 is where you top out.
I'm taking my 25 grand and going home.
So you're gonna put 20 grand on the line because you're gonna have 20 grand in your pocket after 4.
That's why I'm saying I think it sits in at 4 or 5, but I'm going to go ahead and say 5. But I think even on the 4th one, like after I make 3, the first one, you make it and you're like, oh, cool. The second, then you got to go for 2. So you gotta do 2.
No doubt. Without a doubt, gotta go 2.
So you putt the second one and you think, okay, so 3rd one's iffy. 4th one is knee knocker, and 5th one, I don't think anybody could go past 5.
So you think you hit 5 and that's it?
Yeah, I think I hit 5. I don't even know that I'm saying I hit 5. I don't know that I make 5 and walk away with 25 grand. I may walk away with nothing. I may miss the 5th one.
But you're gonna take it.
Yeah, you're gonna line up for the 5th one.
Yeah. That's also you got people around you that when you do this, you're getting jacked up too. Like it's
oh yeah.
You're getting your adrenaline's pumping. You're gonna juice you're gonna juice one into the lip right there after.
Yeah, I'm thinking complete Who Wants to Be a Millionaire style. So like there's people watching.
Can I phone a friend? Can I phone a friend, or are there lifelines?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Call Bryson and ask him
come
what
do
the
a
wind
math
is
equation
inside.
Which side of the dimple should I hit it on? You never know. I mean, this is big money.
My gosh.
This is big money.
So yeah, I'll go 5. I think 5 is a good. I just don't know. I know for a fact there's no way I'm going past 5. Like there's no way.
If I had bet on that, I would have lost.
What were you going to say? What were you
going to say? I'll save my answer for myself.
What do you think I was going to say?
I thought you were 10 grand in the pocket, just skipping home as happy as a clown.
Oh no. No, see, that's because we've kind of done a downhiller 5 foot in front of people. Like Kyle and I've already had this discussion. So I was already at like 3 there. So this one's straight on flat, Dick's Sporting Goods.
I can never make a putt.
It's either Dick's Sporting Goods or PGA Superstore. You get to pick.
I've never made a putt at Dick's. Never.
You must never bought a putter at Dick's.
I've never bought a putter.
They were smart. They would make like the 2 feet around the hole just
like suck.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Putters like nuts. If you can't make it at Dick's where it's designed for you to buy putters, yikes.
Yeah. The one in Opelika, I think the floor's got a crack in it or something. I cannot make a putt.
How often do you go in there and look at golf clubs, Kyle?
Once a day, probably.
Nice.
Nice. No.
Okay, Kyle.
Since I caddied, I decided, Dick's wasn't cool.
Oh yeah, that was the inside joke, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dick's wasn't cool anymore. So,
but what if they don't have a ball sponsor? Where the hell are they getting their balls? I guess just the pro shop wherever they're playing.
Probably. That's cool. That's or straight off line or something.
You're not gonna buy them off the rack.
Yeah.
No, big box store.
Big box, yeah.
I
Kirkland's. They're going to get Kirkland's.
I'm with Ben. If you hit the first one, you got to go for 2. No doubt. You hit the first one. 5 grand's a lot of money, but you got to hit a round number. You go to 10. I'm getting real nervous. I go at least 3 times. And I really want to end on that 4th. But I think
it depends on how you putt it too. Like if you just lip it
if I'm
in
jarring
on
it,
the 3rd, yeah. If you're dead center, you got that.
If I'm pouring it in, I'll go at least 4. I ain't going past 4. I don't think I'm going past 4. That 20 grand's, that's a lot of money. So I think if I pour 3 in, I definitely go for 4. If I feel shaky, I'm just I'm gonna ride on 15. I think I'm good there.
So you're gonna roll in 3, 15 and take it on to the house.
Be happy as a happy
kids get to live in a nice dorm.
So a happy child on Halloween is what I would be with 15 grand.
I think the thing you got to take away from this though is you got no skin in the games. Everything that you do is going to be.
You have skin in the game as soon as you make the first one. You've got 5 grand in the game. That's guaranteed. It's in your pocket.
It's in my pocket, but that's not. I'm still playing with house money.
It's all house money. That's true.
Yeah.
So.
I would have loved if we talked to like a pro golfer to see if they'd take like 10. 10 or 12.
20. Phil would be like, I take 100.
Yeah.
Phil's got that drill he does. It's like
on the match.
Isn't it like 10 or 15 that he does before the round? It's
He used
like
to make 100 3-footers before.
Yeah, that's what it is.
On the match, the last one, they raised money. He hit like 16 10-footers in a minute. Y'all didn't see that?
No.
He just poured them in. Look it up. I mean, it may be more than that.
We're not rich like you. We don't have cable.
Yeah, go look it up. I'll look it up. It's crazy. He just is like a machine. Some dude's sitting there, some dude's placing it, one dude's picking them out of the hole, and when they hit the timer, boom, 10-foot, boom, 10-foot, boom, and they're 10-foot, not 5. This are 10-footers.
Like a 3-point contest.
Jar. It was amazing.
See, and I don't know if I want to ask somebody like a Phil or a Tiger, somebody that like.
Who you want to ask, like Kisner?
Yeah, somebody that's
like 50th to 80th.
Yeah.
Scott Stallings. What's up, Scott Stallings? I saw you like some of our Instagram stuff, mainly me. Come on the show.
Big fan. He's a big fan of the show.
What's up, Scott?
How many would you pour in, Scott?
Phil's also a big gambler, so he's just going to keep. He's going to go till he runs out. Yeah.
Here's the thing about Nate. So I didn't really give you guys this option, and I think maybe we should have established this before. But is this something where you make a 5-footer and then you've got to take some time, everybody cheers, you've got to like maybe tell somebody like, hey, I'd like to go again, or can I just stand there and just make a 5-footer and then roll another one up, like you do on the putting green, just have another ball and just roll it right in front of me, because then I'm not giving myself time to think about it. In that case, I think I would do the 3, if I could, if there's just no pause. But
you have to step off every single time.
If you got to step off every single time, that's huge pressure. True. But if I can knock one in and then just
I kind of took
roll the next one up.
I kind of took that into account. That was kind of my take on it, though. I'm thinking the first 2, you're just kind of rolling up, like you're not really taking your time. You're just that first one you're making it. The second one you're going ahead and knocking it in, and then all of a sudden you think, oh crap,
yeah,
now I got 10 grand in my pocket.
Now I'm going to use my little ball, and I'm going to put the little ball.
Now I know it's a straight putt, and they've told me it's a straight putt. I don't believe them. Now I got to read. I got to plumb bob it now. I got to make sure.
I think 5 is ridiculous. I think that's the ballsiest thing I've ever heard in the show. You got 20 grand in your pocket and you walk away with nothing. Your wife and
Nate, we said we had to make 5 putts or go to prison, or for like 10 million a while.
Yeah,
ago.
I missed that.
Yeah,
I missed that.
Yeah,
that was where you got the prison idea, where you could go to prison and nobody would know basically but you.
I didn't have the heart to listen to Would You Rather Wednesday when I wasn't hosting. That's true. So I just didn't.
What did I choose? Did I say I'd go to prison, or I say I'd take the putts?
No, you didn't have to. It wasn't prison or putts. It was like you either do it or you just say, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take place.
You can just
say, nah, I'll pass. We'll do the next. Let's go on to the next one. Next question. No. And you said you would roll it 5 times.
Yeah.
And you would not go to prison. Is what you said.
Not go to prison. No.
All right.
That's
scenario. Good. Is it? I mean, that's pretty fun. Little Who Wants to Be a Millionaire golf edition.
Little soft toss warm up right there. I'll take 15. I go for 15 grand. I'm not stopping until I hit 15, and then it's all about confidence after that. How am I hitting?
How are you feeling?
Exactly. I like it.
It's good. It's a weird psyche, because then you're like, man, that 4th one was going to be easy. How many
beers have I had, Nate?
It's up to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's coming. It's not like you just
create your own scenario.
Yeah.
Your beer scenario.
I think that's got something to do with it.
Because how many beers do you cross the line between you see 3 balls? You don't want to get to that point, but you want to also take off a little bit of the edge.
I don't know, man.
I don't know how many beers that is for you. Maybe 6.
They made me take Adam Hadwin the other day, so I don't know. I got to be careful.
Yeah, well, you took Danny Willett. That's just
took Danny Willett too. That was
must
a bad day. Yeah,
must have been on heroin.
Actually. All right. Scenario number 2. Okay. Let me set the setting here. This is a par 5. It's relatively flat. There's little to no wind. I don't want to get too deep into this, but it's average length, 480 to 500 yards. Okay. White to orange tee length, par 5, flat. Maybe there's a little bit of water in play, bunkers. It's just stereotypical par 5. Okay. Sure. Let's not think about this too hard. On the line is if you lose this challenge, you give up golf for a year. Oh. You win the challenge, you get 50 grand. Okay. But you don't get to not do it. You have to do it. Okay. You have to do it.
Oh,
all right. It's not like a will I do it or not.
So you don't have. So it's not a would you rather. It's do you lose 50 grand or not? No. Do you lose 50? Do you
let's don't think about it. Let's don't analyze it.
Do you not play golf for a year? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Would you rather have 50 grand or would you rather not play golf for a year? You have to perform.
R5, 50 grand, golf for a year, 3 clubs.
What are you asking us? What clubs do you
pick 3 clubs and you've got a par or better this hole. Par or better, generic par 5, flat. We'll give Kyle a little bit of time because clearly Ben's ready to roll here. 3 clubs, Ben, par or better, par 5, 50 grand, no golf for a year. Lock and load. I'm ready.
Driver, 52-degree wedge and putter.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going driver off the deck.
Yep.
And then you think at that point you'd be close enough to get a 52 on the green.
Yep.
And 2 putt.
Yep.
Okay.
All driver right. 52 putter.
So you're gonna go drive. You hit driver twice, basically. What you're saying?
Yeah.
Man, I
that's
think
I'm for you. That's it's a 500
You just hope there's not
like
a forced carry. You know.
That's you doing 3-wood.
Yeah. 3-wood.
Yeah. And you got to figure out what wedge you want to hit.
I think I'm gonna go. No, it's easy. It's he said there's not a lot of there's nothing super hard to worry about. I think I'm gonna go driver 7-iron with a little bump and run 7-iron into the green putter. So I can I'll hit my 7, 180,
that's
185,
crazy.
180, 185. So I'm gonna be, 40 or 50 yards short. Just bump a 7-iron up there. Flip a little 7-iron up there.
I think that is wild. What if the approach shot misses the green or you hit it offline a little bit?
Because 7 is not it's not super lofted, but it's not so you can get distance on it, but it's lofted enough. If you just use the bounce, you just hit a little low skipper up there. And all you got to do is hit it to the middle of the green from 20 from 50 or 60 yards if you have to.
That's still ballsy, man.
No.
You skull it. Yeah, that's ballsy.
I think 7-iron is pretty ballsy. There's some shots. What if you go in a bunker? What if you go in a green side bunker?
Then you're in trouble.
Then you just hit your driver out of there.
Then I just took my year off from golf. That's what I did. That's what I do.
No, you just open it up. First of all, I'm not gonna. No, look. First of all, I'm not gonna get to a green side bunker. I'm not gonna get there. I'm gonna be short of it. That's why I said I'm gonna take 7-iron because I know I'm gonna be just short of the green. My next shot, unless you got this crazy green, the way you described it, it was pretty basically wide open. There may be a couple of greenside bunkers. If there's nothing in front, I'm not making this like the easiest hole ever. I'm just trying not to, you just pick up.
Yeah, do like a random legs, and we're not going to do like it's.
There's not a forced carry. There's not a creek in front of the green. You can think of number 7 at AUC or 4 at AUC. I'm not going to do the back 9 par 5 because they're downhill, and that introduces a whole new.
7 at Auburn University. That's a perfect 7.
What about 4?
4 would be tough if you were to happen to hit it left. But also I'm going to be short. I'm going to be short of the green. So, and if I hit a good second shot, I'm going to be 40 or 50 yards short, maybe a little bit further. So let's just say 60 yards. That's an easy little punch. Let it run up there to the middle of the green, 2-putt, move on. Let's play golf. Give me that 50 grand. Let me just say this. Driver 7-iron is a lot easier than driver off the deck.
Yeah, but I like my chances off the tee with a very simple, straightforward par 5 to get driver it in off the deck.
All right,
you've seen me do it. I don't have a problem hitting driver.
You hit it out of the rough. It wasn't off the fairway. I don't think. I think it was out of the rough.
No, it was off the fairway.
What if it's a tight line? So I'm going. I think the obvious choice here is 3-wood 9-iron putter. Okay, so it's gonna be 3-wood. Your 9-iron is pretty daggum close to a wedge. Like I could hit my 9-iron out of a bunker. I could chip with my 9-iron. So 3-wood. And if I don't catch one, the 3-wood's really good. I don't want to get in a position where I've got 170 trying to get a wedge in there. So I'm going to go 3-wood, 9-iron putter, 3-wood. As I'm hoping that with 3-wood, I can get inside 150, which is my 9-iron. Anything 150 in, I feel comfortable about adjusting that 9-iron to my purposes. 2-putt par, 50 grand in my pocket, playing golf every daggum day, quitting my job.
2 woods. You guys are taking the lowest percentage shots.
No, I'm not. It's a 3-wood. It's not driver off the deck.
I actually did it in the tournament we played in on number 8 at Sawgrass. It was
different in a scramble. It's different in a scramble.
It's still driver off the deck.
It's different in a scramble where there's no risk. There's no risk.
I hit 3-wood off the fairway in a par 5 all the time. You are trying to hit a shot that you don't normally hit. Yeah, you're trying to hit a 50-yard 7-iron, which you don't have in the bag.
I do have that. That's easy.
You've never done it.
I don't play it because I don't have to. But if I had to, that's not a hard shot.
If you had to for 50 grand versus your favorite thing to do in your life.
All I have to do is get it to the middle of the green, roll it up there to the middle of the green. Y'all are taking. And here's another thing. A 7-iron takes out of bounds on the second shot, out of play. Y'all, you could top one with a driver. You could overcut one right. You're not going to hit a 7-iron out of play. You're just not going to do it.
What about 3-wood? What about 3-wood off of the fairway? I mean, is that
3-wood that's
reasonable?
That's still, you're hitting a club that's, you're hitting a 240-yard club. I mean, off the ground with a wood head. I mean, we will play AUC.
Risky. We'll pick one of those holes. And you will have heaven forbid you do. I mean, everything has to go perfect for you. Everything has to go perfect. You have to hit the perfect drive. You have to hit a 7-iron flush, and then you have to hit a shot that you don't normally hit. And if it goes wrong at all, that's it. You're bunker.
I think
you're counting on everything going perfectly.
I think I'm taking risk out. I'm the one that's taking the most risk out on the second shot.
You're giving yourself no diversity. You have nothing to hit out of a bunker. You have nothing if you have anything around the green that's not just tons of green to work with. Like if you short side yourself. I mean, if you thin that 7-iron a little bit and it goes over the back.
Yeah, you're
trying to chip it back on.
No. Yep. Nope. You take all the risk out of the second shot, and then you just punch a little 7 up there. It's super easy. I've seen it done a million times. Pros do it all the time.
I've seen people punch 7 irons
all the time.
I can't wait. I'm going to do a video. How easy it is to hit a wide open green from 60 yards with a 7-iron. Can't wait. It's going to be awesome. 7-iron takes all the risk out of the second shot. Y'all are going to hit
that easy. You would drivers play that shot more often.
Why would I do that when I can hit the green?
Because you just said it was so
wedge
easy.
Game is weak.
But I would hit the green. I would want to hit the green instead of hitting. Right now, we're trying to play something safe. So, I still think I could flip a 7-iron up if I got in trouble. I could chip it. I could open the face up and chip it up there. So that's it. That's final. I win.
Okay,
put it on.
You don't win. You don't win. We will.
Yeah, it's a would you rather. Yes, this will be decided at a later date.
We don't do social
media, and we don't want you doing this video without us. We want to be there for this.
We don't talk about we talk about this a lot, but we don't ever do it. We've got to do it. We've got to go on the course and actually.
Who's got 25 grand that we could have on the line?
I'm ready to do it. Just for pride.
Yeah, $5.
Take me to number 7 at AUC, and it's gonna be on.
Okay.
Donkey Kong.
I did 7's good because that you run it off the back of 7. Yeah. There's trouble. Okay.
Speaking of trouble, let me tell you what won't get you in trouble. A 7-iron, in the middle of the fairway.
No, you say it with a straight face.
Or Swannies.co. Anything from Swannies.co. Use coupon code Dadbod Golf Pod -25. Take 25% off your next order. They got pullovers. It's getting a little colder. They got pullovers. They got heavy vests, heavy jackets, hoodies, anything you can get ready to play golf when it gets a little bit cooler. They got it. And you can take 25% off of your next order. Use coupon code Dadbod Golf Pod -25. You can't beat Swannies. Nobody will ever top it. We love them. You'll love them. Check them out. Scenario.
Number
three.
Swannies does not approve of 7 irons from 50 yards.
No,
Trying to just
no
flip it.
chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that.
Ridiculous.
All right. Scenario number 3. This one's where it gets diabolical. Okay.
Oh, baby.
My
I would like to
notes
set.
say
I would
on
like
the
to set
last
this
one.
scene. Okay. Number 17 at TPC Sawgrass. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know what tee. It was about 140 yards, 135,
I
140
think it's
yards.
130.
Okay.
Yep.
Light wind. We'll call it light wind. Okay. All right. Each of us has to pick someone to make par or better on this hole. Your options are your 2 other podcast mates. Okay. If you fail to make par, the other podcast mate that you do not choose for this challenge goes to jail for a month.
Hold on. Go back through the rules one more
Okay.
time.
I'm going to do an example. All right.
Okay.
I picked Kyle to make par or better at Sawgrass.
On number
If-
17.
Yes. If Kyle does not make par or better, Bane goes to jail for a month. There's nothing. I don't get affected in any way. So I have to pick somebody that I think can keep my third pod mate out of jail.
Why would you not just make it where they're keeping you out of jail?
No. No. This is what makes it sick.
This is
Is
borderline.
it? There's
This
really
is sick
no
because it's
risk
almost
for
like,
you.
do I pick the one that I know is not going to par, so he has to go to jail?
Yeah, that's good. Hey, that's the scenario.
Because so you got to pick a guy, and now the other guy's life is on the line. Not life, but next month of his life
Month
is
of
on
his
the line.
life. Can we at least do it like Kyle has it, where we can go to jail and our family members don't know about it?
No, you just go to jail, dude.
This is real jail. This is
Yeah.
like
This is real jail.
jail.
This is real jail.
Kyle and I were doing play jail, man.
This is real
getting
jail.
Serious. This is real jail stuff.
Like you're gonna have to join a gang when you get in there, or you're gonna
Yes.
get beat up.
Yes, you have to
Possibly other things. You don't-
gang joining is required.
Oh
Part of the
man.
challenge.
It's 137, by the way, from the tips.
137.
137 from the tips.
Basically, now
Do they ever
theoretically
play
you
it
can hit it in
that,
the
though?
water, and yeah, they play that. I mean, those guys hit pitching wedge and 9-iron in there basically all the time. Now you could theoretically hit it in the water, and you could still not send your guy to jail. You have to hole out from the
First
from the
question.
drop zone.
First question is: have any of you two ever played Sawgrass?
No.
So
You have.
yep, I parred it.
I was gonna say, was that green a lot bigger than it looks on television? I've heard it both ways. Some people have said that it was easier to hit than they thought it would be, and some people were like, my knees were knocking when I was standing up there.
I was 14 and I played it from like 125 because those were the tees that I had been playing all day.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't that. We had played. That was my 35th hole of the day. So I mean, I guess you could say I was
Wow.
kind of like loose, like feeling pretty. There was nothing riding on it. It's just me and my dad. You know,
Nobody's going to jail.
So you
Nobody's
did,
going
you
to
did,
jail.
you did, but you know who we're not taking? We're not taking Corey Maggard.
You know what I will say
We're not
is that
taking.
there's something about being on that hole that if you hit it in the water, the story is basically just as good.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
Yeah.
true.
like not in this scenario. Like you hit it in the water, like you could tell people like, yeah, I hit it in the drink on
Yeah.
17, just like
Hit
every
it-
tour pro.
I hit it in the drink. Kyle went to jail.
So I was really excited about that ball. I was going to keep that ball. I'm very sentimental in that way. 18, I keep the ball in play, stupidly hit it down the middle of the fairway and just
Oh.
straight yanked my approach shot
Mm.
into the water on the left. So it is fitting that ball still found the water eventually.
The fate of that ball was.
I know you guys have been kind of dragging a little bit, trying to think about your
No, I'm going to
answer
go
here. So
let me go
Kyle,
first.
rush,
Let me go
lock
first.
and load.
All right. So I'm going to go for the bonus here. Okay. This is going to be a double whammy. That if it works out, it'll be funny. If it doesn't work out, it'll be funny. So Nate is not a very soft wedge guy. The ball does not, it's not like a soft, it's a little bit of a lower trajectory right now. So I'm
Yeah.
going to put Nate on the tee because
I'm so going to jail.
I'm going to
I'm going to jail.
So screwed.
I'm
I'm
putting
going
Nate
to
on the tee with a pitch and wedge from 137, and we're just going to see what happens. He's going to start it at the left side of the green, and it could be epic. It's going to be coming in hot, spinning. We're kicking up turf. The divot on the tee box is going to be absolutely magnificent. It could work out, but I think it probably would work out. He probably still hit the green, but it's going to be a damn roller coaster ride. while that ball's in the air.
Ben is going to
be in absolute panic because it's not going to get 20 feet off the ground, and it's going to be screaming when it comes in. And Ben's
as much as I did for you with my wedge game, and this is what you do to me.
Ben's going to be like, throw out the airbag, throw out the parachute. It's going to be great. That's why I'm going to go with Nate.
I'm not even watching. I'm not watching.
I think it's Ben. Somehow it works out. Like it always does. Like it's like it never happens. Like when it leaves the club, you're like, oh shit, and then it works out every single time. So I think you're still going to be good. I think you're still going to be good, Ben's. But I'm going to go with Nate just for the roller coaster ride of that hard swing, that just absolutely intense hard swing. And just the action that ball's going to have on it. That's what I'm going with. It's going to be magical. It's going to be magical. I'm going with Nate. And we're just going to see what happens.
You better start being nice to me, Benjamin. Because I'll yank a pigeon wedge in the water.
Yeah. I'm wondering, like, I'd have to kiss your rear end for 16 holes just to hope that you caught one up to the center of the green.
Dude, the cart girl would run out of liquor. You would be drinking so much getting up into the hole.
Oh, yes. Man. Ben? Yeah, that would be funny. Go ahead, Ben.
Oh, there's no chance that I'm taking Kyle to keep Nate off. No, I want Nate taking the same shot back to back.
We're gonna be cellmates.
And not only that, if you put mine in the water first, I am kicking your ass if you don't hit his in the water. If you even line up towards the green, there's going to be issues.
You're going to be aiming for that tiny little just random tree out there in the middle of the water.
No doubt. Yes. There is no doubt that you are taking the swing on this one. Goodness gracious.
That's awesome.
And I am cheering for it to go in the water before you ever even hit it. I mean, you're on your backswing. I'm like, water ball.
No, you can't. We can't do that now. We got to be honorable about it.
No, you didn't say that was not part of the rules. We got to be honorable about it. I really want to see what happens. Yeah, we want to be honorable about it.
That's awesome.
He's gonna take the honorable way out now. Oh yeah, there's no doubt. There may be while you're teeing it up, Nate. There may be like tees being flicked at you while you're trying to put the like. I am trying to.
I did this so that whoever be on the tee box would care something about the other guy. But
Kyle went dark right away. Yeah, no, there's no chance.
So I've had a lot of time to think about this. You guys haven't. I thought of this like 6 days ago, and I've run through the scenarios multiple times. I've thought it all the way through with both of you guys. Kyle's wedge game is weak. Kyle is not strong. It's not his strength.
It's not strong.
Ben, I've never played golf with Ben. This is what's hard. I've never played a single hole of golf with Ben. I've talked to Ben for 50 hours, 75 hours about golf. Never played a single hole with him. I don't really know how he does under pressure. I feel like Kyle kind of handles pressure well. I don't know where Ben draws the line.
He did pressure. that OB ball on the member. He was solid.
So I'm putting Benjamin Taylor on the tee box.
Oh, it's a blind shot. He's never seen me hit.
And Kyle Rush's life for the next month
is on the line.
And I'm praying that in this scenario, Ben doesn't think it's funny and he's actually trying.
I don't know. It depends on how well you did. See, that's the thing is if you did well and you put both of our balls on the green, now it's my turn to hit.
See, I didn't think about that. Like,
pretend it's just a one time. Pretend you didn't
it's just
see
like
the other.
It's not all three of us going at once. Okay. Because the option of being in jail with one of you guys, like, okay, that's not that bad. We could be cellmates, and we could still pod probably.
We could probably.
That would be good. Yeah, we probably.
Dadbods golf pod from prison. What's up?
Our gang would be pretty elite too. I think if that would probably start.
I'm putting.
You think Swannies would sponsor us if we were in jail? You think we could get some gear from Swannies in there?
Why wouldn't they? Yeah. That'd be awesome.
We could, and the Friendship Friday on Cabrera. What's up?
There's no doubt. There is no doubt.
Oh God, I don't want to go to Argentinian prison.
Yo, I don't want to be in Argentinian prison now. There's a whole different ball game.
I don't want to be in Lee County prison. To be honest.
Speaking of prisons, there's a federal prison on the
I thought you were going to
Air Force Base in Montgomery, and there's a golf course that I've played it a few times, and one of the holes goes right by where they all play tennis. You know, when you hear like country club prison, they have tennis courts, basketball courts. Like all these guys are in for money laundering. Like they're just hanging out.
White collar, yeah.
Yeah. But there's tennis balls that come across, there's like racket balls that come across the fence. And it's pretty disconcerting because when you walk down the fairway, they'll come to the fence and they'll like come right up and they'll yell at you like, hey, throw that tennis ball back. And my dad will always ask me, like, make them tell him what they're in for. He's like, I'll throw the tennis ball back. Like, what are you doing time for? Oh, money laundering, man. Oh, fraud. You're like, okay, cool. Throw the tennis ball back.
Having a little confessional. I would feel pretty confident. Ben 137, so it's probably about 125 to carry. Ben's going to hit a buttery probably like a little buttery 9 pitch or hard. I was going to say easy 9.
I'm going easy 9. There's
easy
no
9.
way. There's no way. If I'm trying to kill it, it's like Nate said. I'm like he would do. Like I'm liable to yank it if I try to kill it. So I'm going to go with an easy 9.
And I'm not saying it's a completely still day because this is Florida, but I mean, this is not like gale force winds, you know, there might be some breeze, you know?
Yeah.
You know, if it's 125 carry, I mean, I got that with the wedge, but I'd rather just take the easy 9, center of the green.
Yep.
Take my chances with a 2-putt from there.
You don't even got to. Well, I guess you got to make par, right? Isn't that what you
Yes.
said?
Yeah, that's the thing. I thought about doing just hit the green, but you got to putt still. And you can, depending on where the pin is, there's a big old ridge in the middle of that green.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guaranteed 2-putt. That's the thing is all the pressure is off when you hit it on the green, but then you got a 2-putt still. You might have a 3-footer for jail time.
Yeah, like for your buddy.
Yeah, for your buddy. Jail time for your buddy. Or do you just if it's in that that lower right, do you just pull a Ricky and go with the little baby fade over the bunker to see everybody tighten up? It's like, oh yeah, I'm going pin seeking today. I'm going right at it.
I'm not going to jail. Who cares?
I'm not. Kyle, I changed my mind. Give me that wedge. I'm going hard wedge. We're
gonna say there's a cop car there. There's 2 state troopers. They're standing there waiting. Like that's it.
And they tase you
when you.
As soon as the ball hits the water, they tase the other guy and he goes down.
Yep.
That'd be great radio, or that'd be great.
That would be good content. That would be really good content. Yeah. All right. So the bonus question: which of us takes a month of jail time the best? You know, like who? Because here's the thing: I don't want to send Ben to jail.
No,
I think Ben is the guy that gets beat up a lot in jail.
Ben's right in that range.
I think Ben gets his like Colombian 6'8" bodybuilding cellmate.
Wait, man,
we never hear from Ben again.
Can we not go to the white collar jail? Can I not go to the money laundering guys? Or we're going straight to death row?
Me and Kyle are just playing golf to go check on Ben, and he's out there and playing tennis just with Ponzi scheme guys and just like hanging out. He's like, yeah, dude, I got some great investment opportunities for you when we get out.
When we get out of here, we're gonna fire it up.
We got a pod here in a month. I got some great opportunities for you guys.
Man, I don't know. I don't think I'd do well in prison.
You're too sensitive.
I'm too sensitive. Yeah.
I mean, Blaine Barber can get to you over a text message.
Yeah, if Blake can shut you down on text message.
Just imagine some dude saying, "I'm gonna stab you right in your neck." If you look at me again, I'll be like, "Oh, wait, was he serious?"
Wait, dude, I'll give you my Swannies polos. I'll give you all my Swannies polos when I get out.
I can't tell if that was a joke or not. Is he serious?
Yeah.
I couldn't make it in prison.
Well, you just give him a sad face.
All of a sudden, it's lights out, and you hear somebody whisper, "Hey, Rush." It's like, he's not doing well tonight.
When I was 8, I got caught stealing baseball cards. I stole a lot of baseball cards. My dad took me. It was New Year's Eve. He took me to the jail, and had the cop talk to me and made me go sit in the cell and close the door. And the cop and my dad were talking to me through it was before you even had Scared Straight. It was Scared Straight at the Helena Police Department.
What'd you steal?
Baseball cards.
Baseball cards.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hundreds of baseball cards.
Oh.
There was
you got a whole box.
Oh, dude.
from
months on end.
From from somebody or from
Walmart.
Store?
Yeah, from Walmart. Because that's so you put it in your pocket. It ain't like your pockets are bulging. It's just a pack here, pack there. You know.
You're like, Dad, I'm gonna look at all this. Let's go sell them.
Sounds like you had it all figured out.
I got bold. You know, like where the chapstick is and stuff on the checkout aisle.
Yeah.
I tried to steal a pack off of that, like while my mom was right behind me, like unloading the groceries onto the conveyor belt. That's how I got caught. I got bold, and that's how all
it always
criminals are. You know,
That is.
you start off small. You start off by going to the bathroom and actually going to the baseball card rack where your parents aren't even around, and then you get to where you're stealing them where your mom is 2 feet behind you.
It's the challenge then. At that point, it's
a
all
thrill.
about the challenge.
Yeah.
It's the thrill.
So talking about prison, when I was in like, I don't know, 9th grade, this is funny. So I was in like 9th grade and I was in like an actual criminal justice class or something like that in high school. It was an elective or something. And we took a field trip to the prison.
Nice.
They took us up. They had like this, like, it was weird. It's like a zoo. It was like a viewing area. So like you go in the door and it's like this semicircle with bars, and like you can go in and you like talk to them. So I think the guys thought this was like a scared straight trip, but it wasn't. It was a school's field trip. So we go in and like this dude had like prepared his lines. And so he walks up, he's like, "What you doing here?" And I said, "This is a field trip." He goes, "I want you to look at my shoes right now. You think this is a field trip?" And he just starts going in on me like, "You better start acting right." He said, "This ain't no field trip in here." And I was like, "Oh, I'm like really."
You're trying to get extra credit. I just want extra credit.
I said, and the teacher's like, "No, these are good kids. These are good kids." They had on like those orange flip flop things. "Look at my shoes. You think this is a field trip? This ain't no field trip."
He's been waiting for y'all. He's so excited.
He was so ready to go off. It was.
I'm gonna get him with the shoe thing. I'm gonna hit him with the shoe thing.
The thing is y'all left and he was like, "Hey boss, that was wrong. That was the wrong crew.
That was a wrong.
I was in the same thing. It was in college. The exact same thing. Criminal justice class. Went to the Lee County Jail, and there was girls with us. And I mean, it was bad. It was bad. We went by the rooms that are padded, and you got the guys in there that are in the padded rooms, and they come up to the window. And I don't know, man. Maybe he was just trying to freak us out. But
I probably so.
You know what?
I would like to never go back.
You know what? I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna let Ben hit the shot. Now I feel bad. Ben, you hit the shot. Keep Nate out of prison. I feel bad now.
Nate's already been to prison.
I have. I've spent.
Dad took him at 8. He's a hardened criminal, man.
I have spent about 5 minutes in jail.
I know you're wanting me to flip mine, but I'm not. Nate's still hitting your shot.
I trust him. I trust him. It ain't. You don't got to draw a picture. It'll get there. You ain't got to draw a picture. You just write down par and move on.
I love it.
Love it. So another diabolical, maniacal, even.
Does that mean you guys think that was pretty good?
That was.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
Insane.
Anytime we start giving the choices of having to go to prison, those have always turned out well.
Yeah,
yes.
prison's fire. Let's just say let's just make
prison
everything is you either do this or you go to prison.
Listen, folks, rate, subscribe, and review. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to listen to us talk about prison. It means the world to Ben. It means the world to Kyle, and it definitely means the world to Nate. Rate, subscribe, and review. Check out our sponsors, Betonline.ag, Swannies Golf. Look good head to toe. Okay?
Yes, tell them, Nate.
Lock and load. I need some reviews. Let's talk about prison. Let's talk about prison in the comment section on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube because
I'm
guess
gonna
what?
die laughing if we've got some subscribers that are in prison listening to
live prison discussions.
We'll do like Johnny Cash. We'll do a Folsom prison tour. We'll do the pod from prison somewhere.
That's fine. Thank you guys so much for listening. October was a great month. We're looking forward to a huge mega November. Okay. Mega. Thanksgiving. Maybe you're trying to get away from the crazy uncle. Go outside of the porch, listen to the pod. What's up?
We got the match coming up in a couple weeks.
The match is coming up. There'll be plenty of Dadbod Golf Pod coverage.
November.
Until then, Dadbod Golf Pod.
Always stroking.